It's been nearly 1 year since the last episode of DownStream. We took a little break because, well, we shot a movie. Not a DownStream movie, but a movie. I wrote it and directed it, and Andy shot it. And now that it's almost done, we're not quite as overwhelmed, so it seemed like a pretty good time to dust off old DownStream and get back into the fray. Well, in case you forgot, DownStream is a show where we give you a heads up of the best movies leaving streaming platforms. That way you can watch them before they're downstream. In our triumphant return, we're coming back in a big, bad way, covering Paul Thomas Anderson's 1997 pornographic epic, Boogie Nights. Now I know what you're thinking. Here's another PTA fanboy who has all of his movies and reads all of his books and can't really unbiasedly review the movies.
Jackie, how you doing? I miss lovely Amber Wade. Wow.
Now, what can I possibly say about this masterpiece that hasn't been said a million times by film critics, historians, philosophers that are far more intelligent, enlightened, and educated than myself? Not much, but sometimes that's the point. Sometimes you need to watch a perfect movie. And if you're a hipster who thinks, popular stuff sucks, 1997 is now far enough away that Boogie Nights is cool again. So take that to a thrift store. Mark Wahlberg plays Eddie Adams, a high school student who spends his nights working as a dishwasher in one of California's hottest nightclubs. He meets famous pornographic filmmaker Jack Torrance, played by Burt Reynolds. And the rest, as they say, is history.
I got a feeling beneath those jeans is something wonderful just waiting to get out.
Boogie Nights has so many great elements working in its favor. My personal favorite is its colorful cast of characters who all fall somewhere between hilarity and deeply depressing. John C. Reilly.
People tell me I look like Han Solo.
Really?
Ricky Jay and William H. Macy.
Are you giving me shit, Kurt?
No, hey, no way.
Luis Guzman.
There is no Latin lover like me. You understand? Once you get
Don Cheadle.
Go on and move with it if you need to. It helps me.
Julianne Moore and Heather Graham. Philip Seymour Hoffman as Scotty, who's like one of my all-time favorite cinematic characters.
I'm out of my head. I'm really wasted. Really, Dirk, I'm really just wasted. I'm crazy right now. I'm really crazy.
Do you want to go back inside?
Do you like my car?
Who these people are and what they do is fascinating. It's what draws us into this movie's inescapable clutches. You can't not love these characters. They're so earnest and so sure of themselves, especially Marky Mark.
And his name is just so bright and so sharp that the sign, it just blows up because the name is just so powerful.
The way PTA fleshes them all out and what each performer brings to the table is captivating and funny and sad, but always compelling. This is a movie and cast full of life. The first hour of the movie is just showing how far out and wonderful life in the business is.
Thing I've ever seen in my whole life. Wanna go for a ride?
Oh, yeah.
Here, this thing.
The party comes crashing to an end when the glitz and glam of 1979 suddenly morph into the dark overindulgence of the 80s.
Are you with me? Listen to me. Let's just split, man. Let's just split right now. This was not the thing. This was not supposed to be the thing, guys. That's what a goddamn came here motherfucking do. And that's what we fucking do, right? Fuck that. Fuck no.
The times move on, but the characters stay the same, reluctant to change and stuck in their ways. The second half of the movie has so many shocking and disturbing revelations for each of the characters, and they all intersect and crash into one another. It's the device that PTA explored further in his follow-up film, Magnolia. The beauty of Boogie Nights is that, much like real life, bad shit happens, yet we carry on. The closing minutes of this film are beautifully handled. PTA's eye for small details give the movie a real sense of authenticity. Boogie Nights feels a lot like a documentary. The way it totally drains sex of any passion or emotion, the way Horner unemotionally, almost boringly looks at his well-hung studs and busty beauties like he's a teacher's assistant grading essays. It's a smart move by PTA. A 2.5-hour movie about porn could be a little much, but Boogie Nights is handled with so much humanity. It's very, very funny, but also honest and clinical, and certainly not glorifying its subject matter. By the time we actually see Dirk Diggler's dick, we're so deeply entrenched into the ethos of the film, we're not even shocked. Yeah, right, you little nasties. Go read a Bible. Not showing that filth, that smut on this show. It's a family show. Cowabunga, dudes. The flashiest thing about the movie is the cinematography. The camera work is impressive because it never stops moving. PTA has the luxury of stealing some of the best shots from classic films and replicating them all in Boogie Nights.
Is that pretty light?
His presence when dressed is powerful
Man,
to man.
when stripped to the bone,
stripped to the
Diggler's
bone,
more eruptive than a volcano on a bad day. Amber waves ripe cherry lips do a wonderful job of handling Diggler's wide load.
This movie is so damn good, it's hard to even pick what clips to show. I just want to keep watching the movie. Now, usually I try to pick films that are a little off the beaten path, aren't necessarily super famous, super well loved, but Boogie Nights deserves that love. It is a fantastic movie, and definitely deserves a revisit if it's been a while since you've seen it. It's leaving Netflix Thursday, September 30th, so get on it.
I like simple pleasures, like butter in my ass, lollipops in my mouth. That's just me. That's just something that I enjoy. Call me crazy, call me a pervert.